get my chain out so you know I'm legit. So I got the same matchup today. I got FL Studios open as well as my Electron samples. So I did some effects and on the hardware, and then on top of that in the software I did the same thing. I don't even know what genre it is. It's all types of, it's like funky, it's like, I don't know, kind of like electronic. Oh man, you gotta hear it though. But I'll show you how pretty much I laid down the chords, the piano parts. Then I'll bring you to the samples and I'll show you the sounds I picked and what I did with those, how I pieced them up, how I patterned them. Some hardware out there you can't beat. The sounds they give, the stuff you could do with them. But let's get in here and I'll show you guys what we did. All right. So we're here at the keys. As you can see up here, I have all of my tracks. Now, there's a lot more to it. You just can't see all of it right now. But I'm gonna tell you, I got some flavor down here. Oh, now hold on now. Take our time. Usually when I start with a beat and I'm just vibing, you know, it could come from starting with the bass, drums, piano, pretty much anything. I started this one with kind of like a bass note, you know, the lower end of the keys. This is what I started with. Now I'm gonna solo this and I'll play that for you. You know, nothing crazy. Okay. After I'm vibing with this, you know, make sure you got your metronome on. We'll hear what we did there. So I'm gonna solo this and let you hear it. I'm not gonna recreate this. Literally, when I'm playing music, I'll kind of do like a quick demo. I'm just constantly hitting record and keeping a track down here ready to go. And I am just improvising over the track. And I'll let you hear kind of what I put in there. And now, going on a little bit more, I needed a drop. So this is kind of what I did. Obviously, you got your spread. Everything's nice and slow. Then I need a bass to bring it in. And this is what I did. And I did the bass the same way as I did everything else. Just piece by piece. I figure out what it is. If I have to edit it, I will. If not, I go with it. If this part sounds bad and this one sounds good and they're the same, who cares? Copy, paste, move it over. You know, people make it like, oh, it's got to be all live. Yeah, you could play it all live if it got that kind of feeling. My music, you know, I do a lot of piano pieces, but this ain't a piano piece. Yeah, it is, but it's a jam. This one you're supposed to move to, but I'm gonna let you hear that. And it all sounds dry though. Like if you listen to this, it all sounds dry. But you can hear with the hi-hat, you could kind of, I know you tapping your feet or your hands. And I mean, if you could hear that just with this damn metronome, imagine if I got a full ass Case Creates drum loop. Da da da. I don't know. I'm gonna bring y'all in. Hold on. So we went through this, and like I said, you could create effects in here as well as effects in here. So if I run through this sample, I'm just gonna run through it, and you'll see me twist the knobs, and you can hear what it sounds like. And I'm just gonna apply that to a live recording, trying to match up what I'm doing in here. And I'll just do a little demo of that. You gotta line it up perfect. Mess with some of that cutoff. Bring in some of the hi-hats. That's ideally what I did down here. I went through and I recorded what I liked. I live demoed it, DJ'd it, whatever you want to call it. Hi-hat, or that kick in that snare. Turn these back on. And these right here, I have a delay because I wanted it to get real energetic in this part. So this is where I recorded it. I put a delay in there. And now, okay, I have the delay, but I don't want the delay to hit the whole time. So you right click on your volume knob and right here, create automation clip. You click that and you get this. Same thing. I want the volume to drop down and come back up. So I go to the track that I want to do that to. I want the volume I want to automate. Right click on this, create automation. And then you get these tracks. And then you just add points, you adjust points. If you right click, you add a point. And if you right click, you just move these points around. So I wanted it to get real simple in here. All right. Now, down here, I have this break where it slows down, right? And it kind of, I want to create a little bit of a drop. So I'm adding in some high frequencies, and then you'll hear in here, same thing. I'm added effects. I'm changing the frequency, and then when it drops, I'll show you. And that's the delay. All that tail end, that's the delay. That's making it sound way more than it is. But when you create that with that, and as I said, this bass, I cut this out, I add that bass in, so it's all high frequencies. It's almost piercing your ears. And then I add in that little running bass line, and then all the deep end comes in, everything comes in, and you'll hear how that goes. I'll play it for you. And then I have another breakdown. In this breakdown, we have this. Everything's getting less and less. I'm taking all that out. That way when I add everything back in, it's more energetic. And you can see in the waveform down here, I did the same thing. So I bring it in, and then in this area, you saw me on that EQ, I was taking that out. And down here you see that too. This is my mixer level for the delay. I took that delay out when I'm bringing it down, cut it completely off. And as I bring that all back in, I snap that back into it. Now, all that together, we'll get you this. Okay. Now, I'll run down the whole beat. I'll let you guys get to listen to it all through. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I got my hardware. These are all edited in my Electron samples. This is all software created with just a MIDI keyboard and the effects that they have in here. And then you just piece it together. You could automate this, drop this out, add more instruments. I started with 2 tracks. I did this. And then I went to these hi-hats and this higher melody. Then I did my bass line. And ideally that was it. But of course, this is all the little, what do I call that? This is all your little flavor. And then I live mix record what I want, and I piece it together as I feel I should do. Then what I do is I add my effects, I automate them, and then you're pretty much done. You could spend another hour on it mixing, doing what you want to do, all that, but you're pretty much set. But hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to let this run through. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, so like I said, that beat was crazy. I started messing around with it. I got crazy with it. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what happened. I just started recording. I think I spent like 3 hours. 3 hours. I just sat and I just went with it. But I mean, like I said in the beginning, you guys, if you like shorter videos like this, straight to the point, let me know in the comments. If you like videos like my last one, and if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. But if you like more like that, where I, step by step, you kind of see the process. So obviously, if you guys want to see something more long, more short, whatever, let me know. But that's going to be it for this video. In my next one, I got something a little crazy for you guys. I think a little bit more crazy than this. I don't know yet. We're going to have to go and find out. But like I said, man, I'm Case Creates, and I'm out. I'll catch you guys later.